Hi friend, I'm Tassie from Tassie Studio, but today I thought I come and show you how to start, do the I-cord and finish your Sophie Shawl. There's a couple differences between the two of them, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you're going to stay on this journey with me, and I hope this is going to be useful for you. So let's get to it. Hi friend, so I'm going to show you today how I understood and how I knit the Sophie Shawl. I think that first it's important for me to let you know that this is a paid pattern, and that if you want to knit this pattern, you should go to Ravelry or to PetiteKnit pattern website and buy the pattern first. And the pattern is called the Sophie Shawl by PetiteKnit. Today what I'm going to do is just simply show you some of the things that I think it's important for you to know. For the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to be showing this with using the continental style. I'm going to show you how to do an increase and how to do a decrease. I am also going to show you how to do an I-cordEdge and how to finish your scarf, your shawl. So let's start by to start this shawl, you need to cast on, and this is, as I said, not specific to the shawl, but you need to cast on a certain number of stitches. For this demonstration, I'm casting on 6 stitches, and then you're going to after you cast on the 6 stitches, you're going to knit to the last 3 stitches on your needle. So I'm going to knit 3, 4, 5 stitches, whatever it would be, and then we're going to start the I-cordEdge by bringing the yarn to the front, and you're going to slip the last 3 stitches as if to purl. Then you're going to turn, and for the second row you are going to knit to the last 3 stitches on your needle, and you're going to do the same thing again. You're going to bring the yarn to the front, and then you're going to slip the last 3 stitches as if to purl. This is your second row. Then you're going to turn. You're now going to do your third row, and you're going to repeat row 1 for row 3. So you're going to knit to the last 3 stitches, then you're going to bring the yarn to the front, and you are going to slip the last 3 stitches as if to purl. For row 4, you're going to repeat the row 2, which is you're going to knit 3 stitches again, and you're going to slip the very last 3 stitches as if to purl. Row 5, you are going to repeat row 1, knit the first 3 stitches, or knit to the last 3 stitches, bring the yarn forward, then you are going to slip as if to purl, and just as when you thought you're getting a little bit bored of doing the very same thing, then it comes row 6. On row 6 you're going to knit 2 stitches, then you're going to increase a stitch. Okay, for the purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to show you how to increase by knitting front and back. You can use a different increase stitch if you would prefer, but I'm showing you with knit front and back. Then to make it easier for myself, I put a stitch marker in there to show me the side that I was increasing. This way I don't increase on the wrong side. I did that several times and increased in the wrong side, and that was not pretty. I had to undo, and once you undo this shawl or the Sophie scarf, it, at least for me, it was really hard to be able to get back on track. So now that you increase this, you are going to bring your yarn to the front and you're going to slip the very last 3 stitches as if to purl. Then now we are back to row 1, and we're going to continue to repeat this as many times as it says in the pattern, or as many times as you want your pattern, your shawl to be, when you to get to the halfway point where you're going to start decreasing. So you're going to repeat row 1 to 6 and keep repeating that. I am going to keep repeating on here, and then I will come back to show you how to start the decreases and then how to finish your shawl. So now you saw how these little edges are forming on the one that I just started for you, and I am going to show you on a big shawl. I can show you the edge and see how beautiful and how neat and well finished the edges are when you have the I-cordEdge done. In here, this is already going, and I just wanted to show you one more time. Once it starts going, this is how it started, just like the one that I just showed you. And in the beginning, you think that the little bars that you see on this one are going to show, but as you do it and you pull this, you can see that then they are completely hidden and just make this beautiful, gorgeous edge on your shawl. Okay, so I'm gonna show you one more time, and I'm going to show you how you're going to keep on knitting, and no matter how many stitches you have, because you have been increasing or decreasing, you knit until the very last 3 stitches, then you slip those 3 stitches as if to purl, and you turn, and then you're going to just knit those 3 stitches and knit to the very last stitch. When you start decreasing, I already showed you how to increase, which you knit the very you knit 2 stitches here, then you knit this one front and back, and you keep going. Now I'm going to show you how to decrease. And you might ask me how, and if all of the shawl have those little holes over in the edge of the decreases and increases. And yes, the whole shawl have that little, and I have not blocked mine yet, so it doesn't look the best, but I promise you that once you block, the stitches are more even and they look a little bit more even for you. But yes, because of the nature of the decrease and increase, then it does show a little bit on this edge, which does not show on this edge here. Okay, this edge is even and all clean. For me, it does not bother me. If it bothers you, I think that you can use a different kind of increase or decrease. And what I did also is I marked the halfway point on mine, so I knew when I started decreasing. But for me, it was more for the just so I could keep track of when I was halfway, and when I keep going, how long I still had to go before I would finish my shawl. I'm going to show you now how you're going to decrease to be able to start getting your shawl getting narrower until you get to the point where you're going to finish this. You are going to decrease. You are going to do the same thing, keep knitting to the last 3 stitches, do rows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and on row 6 you are going to knit 3. And for this purpose, as I said before, I put a marker on the side that I have to decrease, just so I know that that's, and I also keep track with a row counter for myself. And I am going to do an SKP, and an SKP is you're going to slip as if to knit, then you're going to knit this stitch, and you're going to pass the stitch through and let it go. So I'm going to start again for you. You are going to slip this stitch, you are going to knit this one, and you are going to pass this slip stitch, and there you go. Then you continue to knit until you get to the last 3 stitches, and you do the I-cord in there. So I'm gonna do that for you to show you how to do the I-cordEdge one more time. And after that, you're going to continue to decrease in every 6th row until you have a total of 7 stitches. Okay, so again, we are getting close to the 3 stitches. We bring the yarn to the front, we slip those 3 stitches, and on your next row you just going to knit, and that makes the I-cordEdge. Now I'm going to show you on a different needle how to finish the shawl when you only have your 7 last stitches. For this demonstration, I'm just going to use the sample that I had because I have 7 stitches here. So I'm going to knit the first 2 stitches. Okay, so I need 2. Then I'm going to do an SKP, which we have done as we were decreasing. I'm going to slip 1 stitch as if to knit. I'm going to knit the other one. I'm going to pass this stitch over, and then I am going to slip the last 3 stitches purlwise with the yarn in the front. Then I am going to I'm going to knit 3 actually, because now I only have 6 stitches. So I'm going to knit the first 3 stitches, and I am going to slip the last 3 stitches purlwise with the yarn in the front. Then I'm going to turn, and I am going to do for row 3 and 4, I'm going to repeat row 2, which is I am going to knit the first 3 stitches, and I'm going to slip the last 3 stitches purlwise with the yarn in the front. And I'm doing the same thing with row 4. I'm going to knit the first 3 stitches, and I'm going to slip the last 3 stitches purlwise with the yarn in the front. Now, to finish the very last row, which is row 5, I'm going to bind off the first 3 stitches knitwise. Okay, so I'm going to bind off this and this. So I have basically I have 4 stitches here, and then I'm going to bind off those 3 stitches purlwise and I am done, and that's, you cut your yarn, and your shawl is going to be finished, and this is going to be the very last part of your shawl, which is going to look like this. And so there it is. I hope that this is going to be helpful for you. I hope that you have fun knitting your Sophie Shawl by PetiteKnit, and I hope that you come back to see me if you like what you saw and if you like these demonstrations here. Thank you for watching. Keep knitting, keep crocheting, keep doing crafts and whatever makes you happy. Till next time I see you, thank you and ciao.